The government has been proposing a referendum on parliamentary term limits. The objective was to establish a 4-year parliamentary term. Thankfully, and very ironically, due to time constraints, this policy has been thrown on the scrap heap. Good. This policy is trash. Every politician supports it, and of course they do. Its only purpose is to increase their power and reduce their accountability to the public. We have had 2 previous referendums on this issue, both failed, and still these clowns are pushing it. They never push referendums on a shorter term. But of course they don't, because that would undermine their power. They push this referendum forward once every now and then, hoping that the public will finally be dumb enough to transfer power from themselves to the politicians. Because the only real objective of this policy is reduced accountability from the politicians. As though they don't already show enough disregard for the well-being of the people. They do an appalling job, and they expect to be granted more power. They are arrogant, entitled idiots, the lot of them. They screech and cry about how they don't have enough time. Nonsense! In New Zealand, the government can be hugely efficient. The current government has achieved a massive amount in its 3-year term. There are no checks and balances in this country. There is no higher house of government, there is no separate executive branch, there are no state governments, there is no proper constitution. This is not the USA. The government is subject to virtually no restraints. The frequent elections are really the only restraint on their power. We would be wise to keep them in place. We can get rid of a trash government a lot more easily. And if the government is good, so what? We will re-elect them. If you want more time in government, you can have it, but you need to get the permission of the people each time. That is not much to ask. The politicians forget that they exist to serve us. They should answer to us frequently. That they want to answer to us less is a cause for great concern. I am pleased to see this ridiculous proposal thrown on the scrap heap. As Matthew Hooton said, since when has extending a deadline made something get done faster? The politicians need to take responsibility. They claim the lack of long-term thinking is due to the short parliamentary term. Britain has a 5-year term, their politics is totally devoid of long-term thinking. It is time for the politicians to take responsibility and engage in long-term thinking. How convenient that they blame the system for their failures while preaching personal responsibility to the people. What a disgrace. The people yearn for bold reform, and the political class will ponder bold reform only when it strengthens their own position. The government, and really the parliament as a whole, is an absolute disgrace for entertaining this idea. They are a cynical, self-serving bunch, and this issue reveals that more than any other.